Welcome back to Your Turn to Die. When we last left off, we got through the first half of the second main game. We nominated our potential victims. I don't 100% remember who all was chosen. I want to say So, Keiji, Kana... I don't remember who the fourth was. But now, we're dealing with the question of who got what card, who traded what, when, how. Okay. So we have... Gin was a commoner the whole way, that's good. 4 trades in total, that ain't that many. Okay, let's just get to work. Let's start with Reiko. Trading cards requires 50 tokens. There's only so many people could make trades. The token rankings had Q-taro in first and Gin in last, if I heard right. Me, you, and now we're near the bottom, right? Yep, that's why we were on the top. I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. Ah. That is right, Now was near the bottom. I know some people in the comments were mentioning how Now was one of the people who traded with us. Of course, that's because I haven't posted the previous video yet, where we find out who traded with us. Okay, again. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, woof. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past bad card, meow. But my roll didn't change up to the very end, woof. I made it through all 5 trades, meow. Whoa. 5. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. Honestly, it's all messed in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. That seems like a problem. Wait. Has Gin's statement changed? Yep, all 5 trades, meow. I really was a commoner, meow. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, meow. What? There were 5 trades, woof. 5? Wait, by my memory, there were 3 trades. And I heard there was one just before the main game. Ah, I get it. You misunderstood, Q-taro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. That's our line, meow. Sorry. Nobody's given me an explanation. Oh, well, that's on us. Hey, Q-taro. When was it that you passed Sara the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have sacrifice from the start? Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the trades. Okay, so Keiji traded us the Keymaster for our commoner. Some point, Q-taro got traded the sacrifice for his commoner. Then Q-taro traded us the sacrifice. So the second trade happened when we were downstairs looking for Gin. And the third trade happened when we were looking through Kai's laptop. Then the last trade happened right before the main game, which was probably So. What? I don't have a clue, Wolf. Why is that, meow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. What, for real? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sara the Keymaster. Ah! And what card did Sara start with? I have no reason to lie, but I was a commoner. At first, I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, meow? And I deepened our trust doing it. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sara's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificed Q-taro's commoner. Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Q-taro's commoner. In the third trade, Sara's Keymaster and Q-taro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it mean. Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow. We're gonna have you tell us all the details of the third trade. Ugh. Progress indeed. At the time of the third trade, I was searching on the first floor alone, meow. So I want to know the situation, woof. The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head, too. Oh, okay. We can now sort out the details of the trades. That's handy. What does this mean? Okay, let's get this straight. Okay, 5 trades. Oh, okay, so it's a little logic status board. Top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend, in broad strokes at least. Next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade, after the third trade, so on and so forth. Bottom row is after the 5th trade. In other words, the rolls they ended up with. Of course, this is all guesswork. Or we work it if new information comes up. I wonder, what could we do with this? Is it the first floor alone, meow? Let's see if anything changes here. I was off doing all this stuff by myself, woof. I wanted to see the laptop, meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, woof. Again? I was worried because you were acting strange, Sara. I think you betrayed the sacrifice. Damn, Q-taro. You gonna make that trade on the spot then act all innocent? Huh? Something strange here. Oh. Q-taro was with us and Sara, yet traded his sacrifice for her Keymaster on the spot. How dare he? Doesn't matter if he's conscious of his crime. Taking an action like that is the worst. Well, let's extract from you. Q-taro, why aren't you talking? I don't know what to make of this. Alright, we'll do this. Hang on. Why won't you deny it, Q-taro? What? I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If he used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get my button-mashing finger ready. Come on, Muscle Gorilla! Oh god, your heart's moving really fast! Oh god, oh god. Oh god, you're moving really fast! Be as silent as you want, it's no use. Aye. Spit it all out, Q-taro! I meant to cooperate with Sara, with everyone! What I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. Pathetic adult. A third trade. My sacrifice being sent to Sara. It wasn't me. It was So's doing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? And everyone was sharing the laptop. So I wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice at Sara's Keymaster. Don't know a thing about that. Oh, wait a second. He chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can do that? It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. So, isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. Whoa. Equilibrium time. Holy fuck. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Q-taro was... Okay. This is much clearer. Exactly, because he was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Sheesh, just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, huh? Take a peek to do that. Okay. We don't have any proof to support this, but I can deny this. Because you need the person's fingerprint. No, peeking would be impossible. Oh yeah? Then I guess I couldn't have done it. Is my suspicion cleared? That was wrong! Shit! Okay, admittedly I was hoping that would spiral into the relevant evidence as why he couldn't have done that. Hack his pad? It might be possible. You saw it directly! Q-taro's intent was to negotiate with So. As a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an attractive imagination, Miss Sara. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was like? Oh, yes, we were watching. Q-taro started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door. Yes, even So's already recognized that fact. That's right. How did So react to Q-taro's proposition? This is kind of feeling like we're picking sides, you know? Right, he promptly invited him in to talk. Hey, you do know Q-taro despises me quite a bit. So would I really throw caution to the wind and open the door for him? That wasn't right! Okay, no, he did. This is curious. Oh, you were brave. No, I was trembling like a puppy. Miss Sara, don't lump strangers in with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself. What do you mean weirdly powerful? Again, this feels like picking sides. No, I'm sure So was on guard. Q-taro had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then did they make a deal through the door? How amusing. I just thought of a way. Q-taro slipped the tablet under the door. I can see that. That's it exactly. That's what Q-taro did to propose his deal. So must have been fairly wary of Q-taro, who could best him using force. So Q-taro informed him that he was the sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Again, the way... So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens in the Sara folder. God. I feel like that equilibrium was designed that it might be able to go either way. To control the sacrifice as you want it. You got it. Huh? After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. And I heard Q-taro through the door. "Want to make a deal?" he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sara, you saw that 1F security footage, right? Huh? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. Aren't you the one who came away with the box with Miley's head in it? You told me. Set up the props used for the death game. That it's true? You set up the cards? Yeah. Of course, I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the Sage card, I just placed it random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. What? 100, meow? No shit! That's enough for 2 trades. But you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning! Pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again! All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first, and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sara, always thinking of her allies. Yeah, I knew we couldn't trust you. Is that the truth of the 3rd trade? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. The 4th trade. It was you, wasn't it, Miss Sara? What? What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't have tokens. I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens? That's hard to believe. Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sara for the 4th trade, Wolf. So was I. Sara didn't do any trade then. Oh. I'd have to refresh my memory on that scene. It may have been that we were kind of... I vaguely remember we were sneaking up on Safalin and Rio's head when that might have gone off. Well then, must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sara, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The 2 of them were accomplices. Miss Sara and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. What? To achieve victory in the main game, by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the 5th trade that followed was Miss Sara and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have a trade. That the sacrifice is Keiji? So, you already admitted to... That's all wild fabrication! I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. My reasoning is correct. Keiji is the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yep. So it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Wait a second! At the start you said you were the sacrifice! Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way! Then, wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? Huh. I see. Guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. So... Enough. It's been a long time since I hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the Keymaster. What? Huh? What are you saying? The Keymaster is Q-taro, though. Looks like we got him good. What? What? My real role is Sage. Q-taro's the Sage? Ridiculous. It's impossible. It's possible, all right. It's the Sage. I'm making an announcement. Keiji's without a doubt the Keymaster. It can't be true. That's all. You're on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sara I teamed up with. It was Q-taro. What? Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Q-taro. What? First, when Q-taro betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Q-taro that we team up. So the fourth trade? Keiji and Q-taro's cards got traded? That fourth trade, sir, ended up punishing the loner now, meow? Hold on. Q-taro, weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? What the fuck just happened? What? 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 Something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. Something's very wrong here. I don't know what yet, but something's very, very wrong here. Okay, what the fuck? That's a good point. What is going on here? Seeing you acting funny, Sara, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. Decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me, and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. So I trusted Keiji and had to take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them? I learned about the sacrifice incident. I proposed to Q-taro that we team up. That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. I ended up talking with Q-taro and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Q-taro's Q-master. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Q-taro was passed out. Seems Q-taro figured it out during the main game and was able to pick the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card. Even my noticing of Q-taro's Keymaster. The power of that card. I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but, is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. So in the fourth trade, Keiji and Q-taro's cards got traded? Gah, I'm getting confused. You and me both, Reiko. The fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner, Meow. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out, Meow. He used whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner, Meow. Woof. Huh? Before, Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade, Meow. And he couldn't have traded, Woof. The power of that card. This is gonna come down to the Sage. The Sage can divine who the Keymaster was, so in theory the Sage could trade the Keymaster card. If we get people doing other people's fucking trades. I'm just... What the fuck? Now and Kana haven't confessed what their cards are yet. Did I say something strange? Power of that card, but you were a commoner. And now it seems like I got knocked out and taken out in advance. I mean, okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is try and do this. You gave him all your tokens, Meow? Sure did. Seems like that landed way outside Zo's ballpark. Shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Q-taro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game? With a Sage's power of clairvoyance? Huh. So you still don't know. Okie dokie. Let's resume the discussion. We're able to extract the new statement from So. Just have to keep going. That's a good point. Unless the Sage can divine during the trading phase and just... Gosh, you never explained it. Gah! That means that fucking... These trades don't line up. Unless somehow Q-taro got traded. I'm so confused. Who was the Sage? How did fucking... I mean... Sure! Let's... Power that card. You don't mean... Yeah. The Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game? That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it! Unravel all the mysteries now? I should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Q-taro's Keymaster. Then I made the fourth trade to swap Q-taro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now there isn't even a need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Gah! Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the trades so far. The card I had at first was Commoner. Keiji's was the Keymaster. In the first trade, the Keymaster was sent to me, and I Commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade. The sacrifice went to Q-taro, and his Commoner went to someone else. Next, the third trade. So initiated a trade that sent me the sacrifice and Q-taro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade, the Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage to Q-taro. The part that's strange, sure enough, it's... That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner this whole time. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the fourth trade? First card wasn't Keymaster. Wait, what? Oh, that's gotta be it. That's the thing. We just found out that fucking people can trade other people's cards. Keiji was the Sage. He lied to gain our trust and traded us the Keymaster. So we don't know who the initial Keymaster was. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster. That was a lie. He was the Sage all the time. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. And so, his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too. Which is why in the first trade he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that... Hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really gonna vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If this discussion leads to you getting picked. I'm afraid too, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure So is really a commoner? And that Keiji is the Keymaster? Now, something is odd. You're exactly right. There's still mysteries remaining. And the fifth trade. Why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? The other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, Meow. This fifth trade. We should talk about it some, woof. If by any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji? Digging up old conclusions. I'm just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, So. That's how it'll end. No. We can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who are in the final vote. If Keiji's the Keymaster, So Connor now should be the sacrifice, right? Is the owner really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Wolf? It's alright. So was convinced the whole time that Sara traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Connor now. Which one of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Q-taro are lying. This is the first time we've seen So this friggin' rattled without a backup plan. Okay, we've divined some shit now. We have divined some shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Let's ponder the initial distribution. The first card I had was Commoner. Keiji was the Sage. I was completely fooled. Yep, now we know. Question mark, question mark, question mark was the Keymaster. You traded someone's Keymaster with my Commoner. I think that the power of the Sage let you know the Keymaster even before the main game. Did Keiji do this just to earn my trust? The commoner that Q-taro started with apparently got changed to the sacrifice. At the time I was with Keiji in the first floor kitchen, listening to Miley and someone else talk. So we couldn't have done it. Torn by So admitted to this much. At this point, Q-taro disclosed to So that he had the sacrifice. Time what's happened when we were sharing the laptop. It was So who sent me Q-taro's sacrifice. But So received 100 of Q-taro's tokens and used 50 of them. Happened we were in Safflin's doll room looking for Ranger's chip. Keiji took custody of all of Q-taro's remaining tokens and used them to trade their cards. I don't know what the intent was, but ended up trapping So. The timing makes sense. The logic makes sense that Q-taro, based on everything we figured out, the timing makes sense that Q-taro would indeed have the Sage now, and would be disclosing correctly that Keiji had Keymaster. The Sage can't lie about the result of their divination. So, everything up to this point makes sense. So who made this trade? Right before it happened. We were talking about So making a trade with someone. So was talking about hacking into the tablet data to change roles. I don't know. I legitimately have no fucking clue. What if it's all the loner lying, Wolf? Well, I mean, we know the loner. Him not being able to refute anything is weird, Meow. Could it be? He's actually accomplices with Bucket Girl and putting on an act, Meow? He's definitely thinking of something crafty, Meow. Okay. Now, is the policeman really the Keymaster? Isn't there something strange here? Is there any possibility that his Keymaster was sent somewhere else at some point? Q-taro's Sage power should let him see that Keiji's the Keymaster. Then, is that possibility zero? I think that part's true. If Keiji's the Keymaster, So Connor now should be the sacrifice, right? So just tried to convince us that Keiji was the sacrifice, and that we were teamed up. Sara, you really didn't have tokens, right? You didn't hand someone the sacrifice? Please, believe me. Alright. In that case, it gotta be someone with tokens made to the final vote, yeah? So? Or Kana? So or Kana? God, I don't know! Wouldn't be now. Oh god, it could be. Just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for So, and let's end this, Sara. So was convinced the whole time that Sara traded away the sacrifice. Not to say So fell for Keiji's trick. Location of the sacrifice, or any other card. He didn't know one lick about the truth. If he'd stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. I kept it on me at all times to avoid just that. I had to tuck beneath my clothes. So I didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. His tablet, huh? Oh no. Oh no. We picked up. What is going on? I don't understand. So, I don't believe it. Keiji and Q-taro are lying. Damn it. Damn it. So isn't seeming very persuasive at all. So it means we've genuinely caught out. We've genuinely caught out, So. this is it. Q-taro, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes? Yep, take a look. It's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table? I'd call that being off you, meow! As I thought. The tablet Q-taro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What'd you say? I would assume this is Q-taro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? So took the tablet from Q-taro. What? They're locked by fingerprints, woof! Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the fainted Q-taro's finger onto it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, he might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the 4th trade. That's when Q-taro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Q-taro's Sage power to also know I was the Keymaster. So, has So just been acting fooled? God, I thought... Shoot, you got me. Or not. Wonder if I'm acting right now? Maybe I'm telling the truth. So... Not good. Now there's the possibility that So has the sacrifice. Gah! So as it stands, there's no way we can vote for So. Doesn't mean we can just vote for Connor now, either. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. We'll discuss who it's safe to vote for. We're gonna find the one with the least chance to have the sacrifice. So's an absolute no-go. He's most likely to pull this kind of trick. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Wolf? You need a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice from Sara in the 5th trade. Okay, I want to... This hasn't come up yet. I don't... Kid confessed to being the Keymaster and Q-taro the Sage. So appeared to be caught by their trap and let it slip that he was a commoner, but if he snuck a look at the tablet after the 4th trade, it could have all been an act. I still think it makes the most sense that So traded with us. I don't know. If you consider the token counts, you'll get your answer. Okay, that's not very... At least chance having the sacrifice. I don't know the name of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? Between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Woof? All I can think of is tokens, meow. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Big Sis now only had a little, Woof. What do we even do now, meow? Meow. Tokens. But I can't choose now or Kana, damn it! I don't like this. I don't like this. Like Gin says, now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sara. And is now the one with the least likelihood? Oh, wait, please! This isn't right. Big Sis now? Least likelihood? Are you going to kill me with such vague reasoning? God, I don't like this at all. Please, have another discussion. You're right, we can't end this discussion. You, what are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sara, you know it too, don't you? Wait for anyone to get tokens? Oh my god. I'm stealing tokens from Alice's body. I knew you could do it. Oh fuck. Big Sis now wouldn't do such a thing, meow. But it's true. When I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And now, I was closely inspecting the Room of Lies. Oh god. No, it ain't just now who could have done it. Would any of us have gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. It all ends up with a game of trust. And that last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in, just before the main game started? Woof. Hope you can find the sacrifice. Ah, God. We have to determine based on Kana and Nao's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting on the stairs, thinking back on everything that had happened. I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Did anybody see what the three were doing? I was with Nao on the stairs for most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits, meow. I don't like this at all. I didn't see those three, meow. Sorry, Wolf. Come to think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Meow? Yeah. There was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. What? It would even make calls. It was useless for escape, meow. Again? Again? Excuse me? Excuse me? Please elaborate. What? What? Again? My son? Please elaborate. Is that useful for anything, meow? Maybe? Now? The hope of escape had vanished. I couldn't even stand up. Everything I'm saying is true. Sara, please believe me. Please save me. I was with Nao on the stairs for most of the time. Eventually went to check the rubble-blocked exit. It was always the same hopeless situation, though. So I don't know what Nao was doing in that time. Your friendly policeman was shoving aside rebel. I don't know a thing. That is true. Kana wasn't really doing anything. Just wandering absent-mindedly. Kana, why aren't you speaking? Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped? Oh, is that the smartphone we found in her first trial room? That's so fucking used to manipulate her again? Anybody see what the three were doing? Only I hadn't passed out. There was also a ring-up box right in front of me. What do you think, Miss Sara? You can't take So's claims seriously. God, but I feel like he's the most likely. We wasn't able to fight it in the end. We just ran out of time. This has to be it. Kana, was it a smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. But it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Again, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a waste down the stairs, meow. Ah, sheesh. She must have just dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. I... That's not it. Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. Oh yeah, if she had dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed. Huh. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. Panic pose. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because... Big Sis Sara! There's a message on this phone, meow! Right, that's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. Because that's how Kana can atone. This... please, give that back! Hold on. Did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way. What? No. 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 Oh. No. 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 Oh.